So I don't know how this is gonna look for you guys. I actually bumped the resolution to 1080. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I don't know if it'll even be obvious. Robochester, thank you for the resub! Thank you for the 14 months of support and welcome back to the Lime Cult. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you! I also tweaked my microphone a little bit because I felt like the game was drowning me out slightly last time around. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little bit worried about... Actually, I might turn the compression back up slightly because, you know, some of the witnesses shriek. Oh, hey RDJ. How are you? It's good to see you again. How have you been? I feel like it's really quiet for some reason. I don't remember it being this quiet. Do you guys? Oh. Wait, why is it -5? I never did that. That's weird. I normally stream when you're at work. Oh, well, hi. How I know RDJ? He watches the stream when he can? I remember RDJ, before, like, gift subs were a thing, you used to, like, give out gift card numbers for people to sub with. Bless you. Okay. I think that volume is a little bit better. Okay, are we ready? We got 1 more minute until we should start, so we're gonna wait for a little bit, just so that nobody misses, because these are very story heavy. How was your guys' Fridays? Joe, are the ferrets in yet? I have a headache. As soon as I started listening... So in order to prep myself, I was listening to Old Bag from, like, the anime, an immediate instant headache. Apollo says hi. Hi, Apollo!
Ooh, wait a minute. It's you again?
Who am I? Thank you for the resub! Thank you for the 7 million months of support. Welcome back to the Lime Cult. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you! Do you think you could sneak me a painkiller anyway? I might die. Actually, do we even have any? Oh dear. Alright, we are now at 8:30, so let's go. Where can one watch the anime? Many places. Oh no. That's not how I wanted to start off. Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving.
It's you
again. Not you stinking lawyer! I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yeah, laugh at the fall of Miss May! No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. We are in April, it's true. Ran Cossack, thank you for the resub! Thank you for the 7 months of support. Welcome back to the Lime Cult. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you! Thank you very, very much.
Mistakes are made.
Pikmin, why is Pikmin on your back?
He climbed away.
Here's a Pikmin. Good boy. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Chippy! I might honestly play Valhalla because there's less male characters in that, right? It's like a lot of waifus. That'd probably work out better for me. Alright, hold on, let me check my painkiller. 90% waifus? Do I have enough waifu voices to cover that? Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Crack out some voice filters. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Hi, Big Pretzels! So, what is it you wish to ask of me then, For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Is the audio volume okay? Like, compared to my voice? It shouldn't be, like, level, it should be just slightly down. She looks like she has like a shotgun thing going on. And an even bigger set of feelings. Of personality, yeah, dude. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. He's a real pro. Or maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose! Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Oh, she's nice? Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Oh my goodness! Is that RDJ up to his old tricks? It is! Man, if that was an accurate total of like all the things you'd gifted ever since, it would be at like 100 or some shit. RDJ, thank you so much for giving 5 subs to the community. Seeker Jetty, Denim TL, Glee. Oh no, why? Now Sequenomiuboto and Lelsaz. Enjoy your limes, friends. Thank you so much, RDJ. Thank you. I really appreciate that. When you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned about that in lawyer school? Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Is that... What gives you... Like, what would make her look like a bad person? You have too much boob to be a bad person. Oh god! Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? What can we do to get her to talk? Let's give her the badge. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Yeah, it is, Chippy. I don't really have anything I can... Yeah, no, she's pissed. Alright. Let's go elsewhere for now. I don't think we're gonna get anything out of her. Or maybe I could talk to her about her testimony. Nope, never mind. Who's my favorite witness, prosecutor, defendant? Edgeworth's my favorite prosecutor. Witness-wise, I don't know, and I probably couldn't tell you without spoiling for the people who haven't seen this. Ditto defendant.
You take the hot butter, mix it with the
No,
ice cream,
why would you do this?
Freeze it up cool. You can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave. Make it real hot, like a soup or a dip. We call it heat and sip.
Metal Mario, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits! And that's gonna be running in my head now. Thanks very much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, what happened to Grossberg? Huh, looks like Grossberg is out today, again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? What happened to your picture, Grossberg? Wait a second, wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... a fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. No, I'm doing it. Vague. No, it'd be very cool if it was fully voice acted. I'm doing it. Alright, hold on. Featuring Bad voice acting from the streamer. Smiley face. Update. There you go. Clarification. DL6 incident exhibit A, DL6 incident exhibit B. Let's look at exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph quietly added to the court record. The photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with one. Why can you not take both, Phoenix? It's a tiny photo! I don't think I actually ever played this on stream. I'm fairly sure. I played it personally. Alright. We'll do that for now. Let's go back to the detention center. You again? Can you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have a spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Uh-oh. Where did you? Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him, huh? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Alright. I've managed to touch wood. I feel like the audio blipping is mostly gone. It's just every now and again, I hear a tiny bit, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. Hi, Linky Cause, how are you? Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. How about me? I have a headache, like a really bad one. Is this the man that was at the hotel room? Take a look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? An affidavit? An affidavit? Affidavit? Pronunciation check, please. Affidavit? Affidavit. Affidavit. There we go. Daffodil. Yacht. Affidavit. Alright, I'm getting mixed messages. Danny DeVito. That sounds about right. And Danny DeVito. Okay. Have him write it. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write Danny DeVito, sir. From henceforth, I shall be known as the bellboy who swore the Danny DeVito.
Pronounce affidavit, duh.
Thanks, Justin. Jesus Christ. Justin's so good at this. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, Q. Thank you. That's very, very kind. Thank you so much. Affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's Danny DeVito added to the court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. I mean, she might. About Miss May. Oh, her, sir, not to boost, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Yeah, we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. Oops. Sequence broke. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to look around, though. Let's have a look out the window. The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? No, I'm imagining things. Doo. Could you have a look at this? Like, what's that? The Bellboy's Danny DeVito. Shit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who is most definitely this guy. Affidavito. I'm going with that one. Affidavito. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears or push her hard? What do you think, guys? Should we push it real good? This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yeah, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man? He's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp. Red White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man who was with you the night of the murder? Your birthday was 2 days ago. Could the chat sing happy birthday? I'm pretty sure they could, the real Liam. The chat does not need much prompting to sing the birthday song. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Cope is located? Mr. Red White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavito discarded. No! Oh no, the picture's gone! Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you again! Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well, well, you were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial, the trial! You was there? Yeah, he just, like, legit tosses out evidence. He doesn't know he's gonna need it. He's just like, yeah, whatever. Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia. Maybe? It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. Is the chattel birthdayed out? Excellent, excellent. Welcome back, everyone. I don't know if the remake claims to be in America. I kiss you. So you came to see the trial? Yes, yes I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. Jubileus, thank you for the resub! Thank you for the 11 months of support. Welcome back to the Lime Cult. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you! It's someone's birthday somewhere? Yeah, I guess. April birthdays are good birthdays. I'm gonna be old soon. Oh no. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? Hi, Water! I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just... I need more time to think about it, my boy. How old am I? I will be 28 this month. Oh, God! No! Oh, no, I gave it voice. I can't take it back. No! I ferret mom. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking? Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please speak no more of that accursed painting.
Ooh, wait a minute. It's you again?
Coconut Moose, thank you for the resub! Thank you for the 7 months of support and welcome back to the Lime Cult. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you! Yeehaw indeed. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? Give it back at once! I'm sorry to have taken it without your knowledge, but I have to know. Who is this man? He was most likely in April May's room the night of the murder. What's that you say? Are you quite sure, my boy? What has him so flustered, I wonder? I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. I need to be alone. Peaceful and silent as a stone, a rather large stone. I guess I should return that photo. Photograph returned. Alright. To Blue Corp! On that statue, that little cross there is rather unfortunately placed. Like, you see with the way that this is textured? Just gonna throw that out there. What's with this surreal... Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage! What the... Actually, would he be kind of American because he's, like, red-white? What do you think? I don't know if I can do like a consistent sleazy American businessman accent. Murica. Your name? What's your name, boy? I was just inquirably asking the title. Oh, I forgot he does this shit. No, I don't want to voice act it. I'm gonna stumble on so many words. I was just inquiringly asking the title that you go by. Right, Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary? What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. What is that accent? Terrible. That's what it is. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That is the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yeah, he's red, white from blue. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Alright, so let's talk to him. Actually, no, I'm gonna look at his room first. Sup, statue? A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it is a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. More Canadian? There is no way in all that is anything I can do a Canadian accent. A La Mulana painting? Yeah, sure. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up, Best Participation, Judges Cooperation Award, Special Good Try Prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. Oh, shit. That right there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million for sure. Boner fide, yes. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, this is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body. Well, does its sleek, rounded journal inspire you? I feel like I'm doing like a really terrible impression of like everyone from the fucking JFK movie. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. Duty? How would you say duties? How would you say duties in a really... Part of her duties. You can't find the title of the fucking JFK movie. It's literally just called JFK. It's like about the conspiracy. I just like hearing the guy in the courtroom go back and to the left over and over again. It cracks me up. Yeah, JFK movie will just give it to you. Everyone talks like that. It's great. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. What pizza you get, Hito? On the night of the murder, were you in Miss April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details, such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. Duties? Really, Ron? That's amazing. For real? I didn't watch that episode. I am pleased. I should have actually gone back and looked, but I guess they got the same idea? No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? An excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, the Blue Corp was named after the color blue! Really? I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? The big painting on the wall over there? I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Oh, that music cut out. It's so good. Your point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. Yeah. What? Oh shit! This is a game about lawyering and we just got assaulted. What the fuck? I don't remember this at all. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Compensation? Did he really say compensation? Or did I just add that in? I'm starting to lose track of what he's saying. I know he misuses words, but I didn't know if I did that one myself because I just kind of scanned over it. You came here from Grodeburgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Alright, bye. I'm really glad I don't have to do your voice anymore. Farewell! Time to gaslight Limes, please no. I've had a very long day. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem! Jumping Jehoshaphat's! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something- oh wait, no, we did this. We did this. Oh, we're just like going back through it again? Asked before, why did you refuse her? I think I've already know. Oh, right, Mr. Wright? Yes. Need more time to think about it. He does seem troubled. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. There's no lag on my capture card, but for some reason it feels a little bit weird when I'm trying to... I think it's because the text is timed a little bit. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something's been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir? There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it, today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It's a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know that you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. What could it possibly be, chat? It's not something I can claim to understand, but you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy! You sent that painting to him as a sign of undying love! My boy, please! You're letting your fancies run away with you. Where'd you get these bizarre ideas? I don't understand how you could... That's because I'm not! We're not... Don't be ridiculous!
It's you again!
Inkspin! Thank you for the resub! Thank you for the 2 months of support. Welcome back to the Lime Cult. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel. Thank you! 2 months already. Time does fly. Thank you. Enough! I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. I knew it! They are lovers! No, we are not lovers! Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DLC. Sorry, all because of the DLC. All because of the DL6 incident, as you might have guessed. No, it's not my first playthrough. It's been long enough that I don't remember, like, all of the answers to the puzzles. And we're going blind in the chat. Because plenty of people haven't played it. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Wright would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for you to tell me this, my boy. But arresting Red Wright would be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Oh god. Too much Grossberg dialogue. My poor throat. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the behest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DLC. The DL6 incident. It's difficult, okay? I need a drink. I have aloe juice to help me through. I think I'm just gonna have to call it DLC, because even when I'm trying to actually deliberately not say DLC, I'm still saying it. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want to know that they were using didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told Wright? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were marked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, Wright heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. Wright controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. The murderer was EA? Wow. Hey, Bunny Bop. She may have recorded something of what she found.
I've come up with a
Thank
new
God
recipe.
we're done. Goodbye. Moderately depressed. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said they would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there's an A record in this file that catches my eye. Ha ha! A, B, F. Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I have tarnished the Faye name. Oh. I have tarnished the Fae name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Wait, I mean, we knew that. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Well, no harm in flipping through it a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here... at the end in... the biggest parts here at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. Ew? Really? She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Okay. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. I've forgotten the accent already. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. So let's present this thing accusing you of making guys commit suicide. Whee! This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every single one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail. Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now? Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White! You're right? You're wrong? Wait, no, I'm right! He's white! Ugh! Is he right or is he wrong? He's wrong? Okay. If you say so, chat. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be? Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office? We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Oh, shit! Of course, sir. One moment, please. What? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. Uh-oh. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? Sorry, adjusting. I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quiet, dude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. This man standing here right in front of me, he looks dazed, but he could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. Mr. White, this isn't another one of those... What does it look like on the DS screen? I don't really remember the tie. Also, it's starting to crackle again, so I'm going to adjust that in a second. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they will make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir! Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Alright, 1 second. Let me